Yeah. Are you daft? All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes, man's try comfort.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Eddie Hall, known as the Beast, the world's strongest man fighting out of Leeds. 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man. And he'll be taking on, yes indeed, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Eddie Hall, the Beast. Not sure anyone hits harder than the world's strongest man, a title he won in 2017. His hometown is Newcastle, UK. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
The crowd is ready, I'm ready, and here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man, here is Eddie, the Beast Hall. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
Protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice punch. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Lands with the right counter. Fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Going back to life now, starting to land some punches. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Look at the big fella get rocked. He's been setting up this moment the entire fight. He's got to cash in now. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. The beast Eddie Hall is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 2. Caution being thrown to the wind. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That's a scoring left hand. And this is with that jab. The world's strongest man is staggered. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fight is all about distance for this man. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Seems like he's beginning to recover a little bit. Nice exchange here from both men. To answer back. The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
So important now in the third minute of next round. Get on top of it.
And there's the bell for round 3. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
A couple of big units.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl.
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice exchange here from both men. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, what a punch! That punch landed. Right punch. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter and a court.
Here we go for round two. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher. They're the people that make the history of our sport.
And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Right punch. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Hey, those punches add up. Couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Do you believe what we're seeing? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a... Let's get it started in round 3. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Left punch. Quick punch scores. Do you believe what we're seeing? Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Both men step back for just a moment. Good left hand. So that left lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Look up.
Back at it in round 4. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. Good right hand.
There's a scoring blow. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. He misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Is down big time in the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Back into the fray here in round 5. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He just misses with that jab. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. And he misses with the left uppercut. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
That one will count. Punch lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to... There's the bell for round 6. Missed with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You'd like to see more jabs. that one lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity. There's the bell to start round 7. Fantastic punch. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He fails to score with that left hook. Nice punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He got out of the way of that right hook. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not... There's the bell to start round 8. What a punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchange here from both men. He just misses with that big right hand. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And that hook misses. And Coley may go down here. Good job trying to back out of trouble. That left shot lands. This is what Coley did not want to do. Lawrence Coley rocked and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's plan B time after being knocked out. There's the bell to start round 9. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Trying to answer back. Right hook won't score. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Lawrence Okolie rocked and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And that's just too much as Okolie goes down to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean out.
What a night for a fight! We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
These two have been going at it, and we're expecting an all-out offensive display. Got him with a clean right uppercut. These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice counter. Oh, what a punch. Nice shot with the left. an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have... Here we go. It's round 2. And misses with that jab. That left scores. Counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They scored that left hand. Exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. He's been in wars before. He knows what to do, but can he do it? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard. There's the bell to start round 3. So that left lands. Nice punch. Just misses with that big right hand. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Another scoring shot there. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Defense here at all. Quick punch scores. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got... On to the 4th we go. boxing. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You miss with that jab. So much for boxing. Not good news from Macronelli. Oh, and the Big Mac is down. 5th we go. And we may see an early stoppage here. Trying to cover up, play some defense, but he's buzzed. I don't know if he's going to survive. Solid punch. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee says they're okay to fight. We'll keep fighting. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And he will stop it. TKO winner. A mercy stoppage there from the referee. Another stoppage win for the resume. An excellent performance for sure.
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head, yeah.
The crowd has been waiting for this. And here he is.
This bout.
What a pleasure to be in the. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That counter shot lands. Good right hand. That left shot lands. There's so much pre-type fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Neither man really defending themselves. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the right hook. Nice punch. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Trying to answer back. How are they still standing? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe. Here's the bell for round 2. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He fails to score with that left hook. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving him a chance to recognize him.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. That's another scoring shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough. On to the third. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Tom? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? These two are the perfect dance partners. He's been in wars before. He knows what to do, but can he do it? Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Missing with the hook. coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Oh, what a punch! Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think them. You just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
There's no doubt that this fighter's Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. He was in trouble for a while there. Looks like he's starting to get his power back. No, we don't see a knockdown. Right punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet. Back into the fray here in round 5. That hook doesn't score. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Fantastic punch. Oh, do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.